studies exception. Has this ever happened to you? Hello, who is this? Oh, hi, Bob the researcher. How's the family? Are you publishing or perishing, Bob? What's that? You're interested in some educational data about that product our students are using? Oh yes, Bob, we would love to give you so much student personally identifiable information. Does FERPA allow this? You should never give student personally identifiable information to a researcher just because they ask, even if they say please. If an LEA wants to have a study done, they can contract with a researcher and even share student personally identifiable information without written parental consent using the studies exception. That is, provided a few conditions are met. The study must be done for or on the educational entity's behalf and for an educational purpose. FERPA specifically mentions, how did you do that? That was magic. FERPA specifically mentions 3 purposes. 1, to develop, validate, or administer predictive tests. 2, to administer student aid programs. 3, to improve instruction. The data can only be shared with a written agreement in place that specifies the purpose, scope, and duration of the study, what data are to be shared, that the data shared can only be used for the purposes of the study. They can't be using that data for some other side research they got. If it's not for you, they can't do it. And that the data must be destroyed at the request of the educational entity or after the study is done. For example, let's say your district is invested in some reading software and you want to know just how effective that reading software is. Now, the reading software isn't a part of a federal or state mandate, so the auditor evaluation exception would not apply. But the studies exception would, since the purpose is to improve instruction. You could contract with a local researcher, perhaps at, I don't know, a university, and create a written agreement for sharing that data. And remember, researcher calls you, you call the researcher, doesn't matter. Question is it for or on your behalf? For your behalf or on your behalf? That is the question.